Hi, I'm YouTube comedian ShopHim74. I'm here now to talk about more in depth about credit cards. Remember, I already went over. You want to pay your credit card statement balance in full. You don't ever want to pay or swipe for something that you don't have the cash in the bank to pay off. You want to pick out a credit card that is good for your lifestyle. Remember, I'm only here going to talk about my lifestyle, so you need to do research. I use Nerd Wallet on the internet, but you can use any search engine to find a credit card that benefits you. Sometimes the credit union credit cards are not listed on any search engine. So you actually have to go to the credit union website to view all their options. After you choose a credit card that's good for your lifestyle, call up that institution and ask them, can I order multiple cards at the same time? And I understand that this might be a computer generated system and I will get multiple hard inquiries on my credit report. But can you go back and write the credit bureaus and take the hard inquiry off, all of them except for one? It does not hurt to ask the question. For this tutorial, I'm only going to speak about getting 2 credit cards. You can have as many credit cards as you want. Since I mentioned hard inquiries, some people do not understand what a hard inquiry is. I don't either. So there's a hard inquiry and there's a soft inquiry. You have to talk to the company you're doing business with. Some companies will not divulge that they're doing a hard inquiry or a soft inquiry, so ask them. Hard inquiries can have a negative impact on your credit score. They do not want you to have over 2 hard inquiries on your credit report at any time. If so, and you have more than 2, your credit score will go down some. So be very careful when somebody asks for your social. Anytime an agency says, oh, before we go any further, let me get your social. Tell them no, because what they're going to do is a hard inquiry on you. So do not give up your social security number unless this is something you really want to do. If you are not buying a house anytime soon, go crazy. Get all your hard inquiry stuff out the way now. It will clear off of your report in 2 to 3 years. So let me explain why you want 2 credit cards. Your bill credit card that you will never use in public. The reason being, for some reason, when you use a credit card in public, it's quicker to get hacked. So if you only charge bills to it, you never use it on it for online purchases, you never use it in a grocery store, at a gas station, for some reason, nothing has ever happened to that credit card. But as soon as you start using it in public, for some reason, that is the credit card that gets hacked. So you don't want a bill credit card to get hacked, because if your bills are getting paid on that credit card monthly and it gets hacked, the first thing the credit agency is going to do is cut the credit card off. Now your bills still have to get paid. What if a bill's about to charge the credit card? It's going to say declined. So that's why you want to keep it separate. 2, as I explained in the other tutorial, you're establishing credit history with that bill credit card. So you never want it to get hacked, and you don't want to put it in a vulnerable position to get hacked. You want that bill or those bills to get paid on that credit card, statement balance in full for the rest of your life. And that will sustain the foundation of your credit history. I utilize the cash reward program. So this is how it works. I get 2% cash back on everyday expenses. Regardless of what I spend money on, I get 2% cash back. So I've been out shopping and people are like, oh, you don't have $7 to, I'll just pay for it. I was like, no. I have $7. I'm not broke. But if I pay cash or write a check, still cash, or use debit, and I pay the $7 directly to them, that $7 is gone. If I use a cash reward credit card, I get 2% back on everything that I purchase. So if I use my 2% cash back, did I really pay $7? I did. So I do not condone spending cash or using debit cards. So cash can't get hacked, but your debit card can. So this is something I explained to somebody. You use a debit card, I use a credit card. My credit card has been hacked numerous of times. So has their debit card. The difference is when your debit card is hacked, the money is taken out of your checking savings account immediately. When my credit card is hacked, it's not taken out my account. So what normally happens is my credit card company calls me up, says, hey, are you in possession of your card? This, that, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yes. And they're like, are you in Las Vegas? No. They're like, we need to cut your credit card off. Somebody just charged gasoline in Las Vegas. I say Las Vegas because it was Las Vegas the last time my credit card was hacked. And they charged it twice before the credit card company caught it. But it was in a day of each other. So it still never came out of my account. So what happened is they suspended my card, cut it off, sent me a new one. They suspended those purchases. So even though my credit card statement is still set up to pay statement balance in full, I will never pay for those suspended expenses that they're researching on. But with a debit card, kind of the same thing, but it's not. Debit card takes the money from your checking account. So it takes your available cash on hand in your bank. They do the investigation. 3 days later, they give you your cash back to your checking account. Which one will you prefer to do? Wait for your money to get back in your account, or suspend your credit card and never pay for those fraudulent charges? Now your credit card is cut off. You know what happens to it? This was something I didn't know. Credit Karma is lovely. Please download it, apply for it or whatever. Credit Karma shows you an ongoing, every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week credit report of 2 credit bureaus. There are 3. Experian is not on Credit Karma. Only Equifax and TransUnion. So when they shut your credit card down and send you a new one, that shut down credit card that got hacked now goes to your closed accounts. Your credit score is only based off your open accounts. So say you had that credit card for years and nothing ever went wrong with it, never was hacked. You guess what? You just lost all those years in credit history, because now it's a closed account. And you're starting over from day one with the new credit card. So now they're saying your credit history on that credit card is only 1 day old. So this is why you want to secure your credit history with credit cards that are never used in public. Is it making more sense to you now? Hopefully. No matter if it's web bill pay, whatever kind of automated bill pay, if you're not getting something back for paying your bills on time, you're not doing it the right way. You're working harder for your money instead of making your money work for you. For the cash rewards, I usually let it accumulate and cash out around Christmas time, or cash out around tax-free week time or tax-free weekend time. That is money you didn't expect to get ever. And you're getting it because you have discipline and you're paying your bills on time. Now, Regardless if you don't pay your bills on time, you still get the cash rewards or the airline mileage. But the interest rate that they charge you is way more than the cash back return you're going to get. So you need to pay the credit card balance in full. Lastly, this is something I learned a few years ago. Give your great credit score as a gift to family and friends. It's free. What I mean by that is that some agencies, when you call them up and say, I want to add authorized users to my credit account, they might want permission from the individuals to use their social security number, because this does go in their credit report. Now, they'll also ask you, hey, where do you want these credit cards to be mailed to? To me. I'm only doing this so they piggyback off my credit score. I'm not doing this for them to actually get a credit card and spend money in my name, because you are responsible for everything charged to that account. What I love about USAA and Navy Federal Credit Union, they actually do a different credit card number for each authorized user. You still hold the parent card, meaning that you are responsible for all charges. They're connected to your account. The reason why they do this is so if you do actually give a credit card to somebody and they lose it, it doesn't affect your credit card. Your credit card is still open. Your credit history is still going. They will simply close their card off and reissue them another credit card number. So that's why I love them. But hey, are they the best in my cash reward program? Possibly not, but I still love them all the same. So remember, hide the credit cards that are used for bills only. You don't want anybody to have access to them. Do not put them in a place where everybody knows where you keep your important papers at. You want to hide it in a place that you don't even remember where you put it at. Like, ooh, where did I put that at? That's a great place. Wherever that place is at, that's great. And let's get to consolidating and separating bills from splurging in your everyday life. See you soon.